What is expanded notation? Expanded notation is a way to write a number by showing the value of each digit. Instead of writing a number altogether, we expand it by showing the individual values based on place value. Kid-friendly explanation. Imagine a number like a building made of blocks, and each block has its own value. Expanded notation is like pulling apart each block to see how much it's worth. Why is expanded notation important? It helps us understand place value. Each digit in a number has its own value depending on where it is placed, ones, tens, hundreds, etc. Makes adding and subtracting easier. When we break numbers into parts, it's easier to work with them, especially in addition and subtraction. Understanding place value, ones, tens, hundreds. Before getting into expanded notation, review the idea of place value. Ones place. The rightmost digit represents single units, 0 to 9. Tens place. The second digit from the right represents groups of 10. Hundreds place. The third digit from the right represents groups of 100. Example, in the number 352, the 3 is in the hundreds place, the 5 is in the tens place, and the 2 is in the ones place. How to write numbers in expanded notation. Let's break down 352 using expanded notation. Step 1. Identify each digit and its place value. 3 in the hundreds place equals 300. 5 in the tens place equals 50. 2 in the ones place equals 2. How to write numbers in expanded notation. Step 2. Write the number by adding each place value. 352 in expanded notation is 300 plus 50 plus 2. So, 352 equals 300 plus 50 plus 2. Each part shows the value of each digit. Examples of expanded notation. Let's look at a few more examples to understand how to write numbers in expanded form. Example 1 to 438 400 plus 30 plus 8. Example 2 to 721 700 plus 20 plus 1. Example 3 to 506. Here, notice there is a 0 in the tens place, so we skip it. 500 plus 6. Visual tip. Draw blocks or use counters to represent each part of the number. Hands-on practice with expanded notation. Using visual aids. Use blocks or colored strips of paper for each place value, hundreds, tens, ones. Kids can stack or lay out each block to see the full number and then break it into parts. Hands-on practice with expanded notation. Example activity. Give children cards with different numbers on them. Ask them to write each number in expanded notation. For example, for the card 243, kids would write 200 plus 40 plus 3. Connecting expanded notation to real life. Money example. Think of $254 as 2 $100 bills, 5 $10 bills, and 4 $1 bills. This is just like saying 254 equals 200 plus 50 plus 4. Connecting expanded notation to real life. Building numbers. Imagine building a tower with different blocks for each place value. You can have a hundreds block, a tens block, and ones blocks, which stack together to form the whole number. Fun games to practice expanded notation. Number matching. Prepare cards with numbers and matching expanded forms, e.g., 132 and 100 plus 30 plus 2. Kids can try to match the numbers with their correct expanded forms. Fun games to practice expanded notation. Expanded notation bingo. Make bingo cards with expanded forms like 300 plus 20 plus 5 or 400 plus 50 plus 7. Call out whole numbers, like 325 or 457, and kids can mark the matching expanded form on their cards.